Zerobaseone Ricky's scolded by a manager while live? But why was BLACKPINK Lisa's Weibo account deleted? aespa's Giselle has a stepfather? And some 50-50 updates in today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, then of course, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. And you can also join my Patreon. And follow me on all my social media and all of that jazz. Okay. Also feel free to skip through to whatever segment interests you the most. Starting off with Zerobaseone's Ricky. So his name is in the headlines because he was doing a live before he was seemingly told to end that live. But two other members were also live at the same time, so we could overhear what the manager was telling him. And a lot of people are upset about the situation, saying that the manager was condescending, that he was actually being xenophobic towards Ricky. So let's take a look at the situation. Zerobaseone's Ricky is harshly scolded by a manager on camera, angering fans. Many feel that management's comments were xenophobic, so I was like, what do they mean by this? So on October 31st, he did a live stream, again at the same time as two other members, so Kyuvin and Kongwook as well. So essentially we have three members and two phones doing two separate live streams in the same room. However, it seems that Ricky's told to check his KakaoTalk messages and to end his live stream. So here's a video of him seemingly being told to check the messages.
Oops.
So of course we hear the mention of KakaoTalk, 카톡.
네, 이제 제가 끝내야 돼요. 자, 바이바이. 이제 더 이상 하면 안 될 것 같아서. 자율소통하고 있었는데. 아, 소리.
Before he says that he has to end it and he apologizes. Here's the transcription of the conversation. Ricky, check KakaoTalk. No, check your KakaoTalk and end your live. Ricky responding with oops. Kongwook saying they said get permission, then do it. With Ricky saying, I have to end the live now. Bye bye. I don't think I can continue any longer. Sorry. So the two members who seemingly might have gotten permission beforehand continue their live stream. However, it seems that you can hear in the background management talking to Ricky. So here's that video, though it might be a little bit difficult to hear. So of course we hear very faintly in the background and some people can make out what is actually being said. So it seems the manager is saying things like, you didn't tell us and started the live, and do you understand what I'm saying? This could be heard up until the point when the other member's stream ended. Fans were left shocked and outraged that the group's team would speak harshly to a member over something so trivial, especially since the others were in the same room. Now, according to this article, some also believe this is part of what many fans have considered xenophobia directed at the Chinese members of the group. So let's discuss this. We showed the videos in question, so of course I would love to know what you think about that. Do you think the tone was condescending? Do you think it was inappropriate for something so trivial like a live? Or on the other side of things, do you think it is serious because it is a way of a company protecting their artists? You need permission to go on live because we need to have, members of the company watching the live, moderating comments, making sure you don't say anything out of line, making sure that your image stays intact, because anything can go wrong in a live, and it's not just a live at the end of the day, right? We can presume that this is still part of their jobs. And then the question about the tone and everything, I am in no way saying that anyone deserves to be spoken to in a condescending way. I've worked at jobs before where managers are just horrendous to you. It doesn't mean that it's right. I'm not saying it's okay. I do think you should be speaking to people respectfully. I wasn't there in person. I don't know the dynamics between them. So honestly, I don't know what to make of it, but I do think that idols have to have a tough skin because we don't see what goes on behind closed doors. And when we do get glimpses into it, of course, they're getting told all the time about their shortcomings, how they need to improve. So with all that said, of course, let me know what you think of it. If you think it is such a trivial thing and it wasn't appropriate to be spoken to like that, or if you think it's really being blown out of proportion. Our poor girl Lisa just cannot catch a break with these crazy horse performances that she did. And by catch a break, I mean, of course, it was super successful. She sold out 3 nights of non-nude cabaret shows. Lots of praise amongst all the backlash that she's been receiving. However, it seems that her Weibo account has been terminated. So let's take a look here. If I try to look up her account, you're met with this page. So why won't you let me read it? The account is now unavailable due to complaints of violation of laws and regulations and relevant provisions of the Weibo Community Convention. And then it apparently brings you to the main page. Now, of course, we don't have any confirmation as to why her account was terminated, but a lot of people are attributing it to the Crazy Horse performances. BLACKPINK Lisa's Weibo account feared to be terminated amidst Crazy Horse fallout. We've seen backlash for these performances left, right, and center, despite the fact that there was absolutely no nudity. People still thought it was quite, not something a K-pop idol should have participated in, given the cabaret show's history of, generally people performing without shirts. So according to this article, China strictly prohibits the promotion of lewd and indecent performances as per the regulations of China Performing Arts Association, which is why people think the Crazy Horse performance is the reason for the deletion of the account. So of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments. aespa Giselle's stepdad backlash. Now you might be sat there wondering well, what's the backlash? Literally the fact that she has a stepdad, seemingly. This is an interesting story because on one hand, I'm like, I get it. As somebody who grew up without a dad, I get it. But also as someone who grew up without a dad, it's like, okay, okay. Netizens defend aespa Giselle after a now deleted revelation about her family gains attention. So essentially, we talked about aespa's interview with Grimes for Rolling Stone, but there was a part in the interview that was seemingly deleted, and this is the fact that Giselle mentioned that she had a stepdad. And that's literally the story. But let's get into it a little bit more. Giselle talks about how she was introduced to Grimes, mentioning that her stepfather bought some of her artwork. She then explains the different styles of artwork she saw, showing fans a cool connection between the artist. So here's a clip of it, but if it was deleted from the original video, then I don't know if it'll stay in this video, but alas.
My stepfather actually bought some of your artwork.
Nice.
And I didn't know about, at that time when he was explaining it to me.
Okay. So it seems people were surprised at the fact that she had a stepdad. Now, I know to a lot of people, it's like, oh, people get divorced all the time. People don't have, perfectly nuclear families all the time. While divorce is something that is looked down upon in many cultures, according to the American Psychological Association, approximately 40 to 50% of marriages end in divorce. Many countries worldwide report a divorce rate of at least 30%, meaning remarriage is not something uncommon. So it could be shocking that people are shocked about this, but let me tell you, oh my god, especially if you're from a small town, and sure, if you're from another country, different cultures as well can view this differently too. People view it as the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Watch this 3 times trying to figure out why people were upset, and let me tell you, her having a stepfather did not cross my mind once. That was the first, it crossed my mind though. As soon as I heard stepfather, I was like, I get it. I want to know if it was actually deleted from the real thing though. It seems so weird that that would be deleted. Grimes, aespa. 22 minutes and 30 seconds.
Right now. Grimes.
So of course having a stepfather is not something shameful or weird. The only weird thing is seemingly cutting it out of the video, right? I'm just so curious. I just scrolled through 5-second increments of the 23-minute video and I didn't see her talk about Grimes' artwork or her stepfather or anything like that. So that's the weirdest part of this whole thing. Is it that big of a deal that you need to cut it out? Wouldn't you, at SM Entertainment headquarters, wouldn't you have reviewed the video first? Or do you, how do you have the power to then ask Rolling Stone to cut it out? Did they actually cut it out? Wondering if this is a behind the scenes thing, a special video otherwise. I'm just having a hard time believing Rolling Stone would cut it out. What does Rolling Stone care about stepfathers? I don't know. I'm so curious about this. We can all act like it's so weird to be shocked at this. Come on, stop acting shocked about it then. When you meet people who have broken families, stop acting so shocked like it's the worst thing you could ever fathom in the world. Anyways, leave your thoughts below. We have some 50-50 updates. So in the last 50-50 update video, we mentioned how 3 of the members were free of their exclusive contracts, but that was not necessarily a good thing. People were celebrating that, but Attract literally said, we're planning things against the members. But first, of course, we all know that Keena has returned to Attract and she's the only remaining member of 50-50. Well, it seems she's going to be attending the 2023 Billboard Music Awards, and Attract does plan on reorganizing the group. So I don't know really necessarily what that means. Maybe they'll add 3 new members. I don't know. It's not the first time that would happen in K-pop, right? You have a couple members leave, just add some new members. It's literally that simple. So of course, 50/50 is nominated for 2 Billboard Music Awards this year, Top Duo Group and Top Global K-pop Song for Cupid, of course. But the only thing we know about the reorganization of 50/50 so far is this statement by the agency saying, we plan to reorganize the group and present it to the public together with Keena. Here's what some K-netizens had to say. Since they are auditioning new members, I think they will be fine with building the group around Keena. Their songs usually rely on the tone of their voice, and it isn't very vocally demanding, so it isn't going to be difficult to replace the other members. Oh, is that X.O.X like new girl? I thought no, because the track's saying they're going to make a new girl group, but is it really just reorganizing 50/50 at this point? Or is it... I don't know. I'm really supporting her for attempting to try again. Have a safe trip, Keena. Good, let's do our best. Wow, Keena, her first stage after the controversy is the Billboard Awards. Amazing. I'm rooting for 50/50 because of their CEO. The Billboard Awards as soon as she comes back, amazing. Now let's move on to a segment that I like to call Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently. So we have ex-Treasure member Bang Ye-nam going solo. This is a really cute little schedule teaser. Then of course we have some music videos being released. So Moon Jung-up's X.O.X, WayV's On My Youth, Heejin's Algorithm, Epik High featuring Hoshi's Screen Time. Then in a fun update, we have Mingyu of 17 who has come back. Previously, we reported that he would be going on hiatus due to some health issues. After a very short break, he's coming back to his scheduled activities. So this is what Pledis had to say in their update. On Thursday, October 26, Mingyu visited the hospital due to sudden lower back pain. Following the recommendation from the medical staff, the artist took a period of rest and received necessary treatment, and we are pleased to inform you that he has recovered with surprising speed and his physical condition has greatly improved. As such, Mingyu will be participating in 17's activities starting today. The company will continue to prioritize the artist's safety above all else and ensure that he participates in 17's scheduled activities, always within reasonable limits, closely monitoring his health conditions. Ending off by, of course, thanking the fans. Ending off this segment with our K-pop song of the day, which I am recommending, Candy by NCT Dream. This is, of course, a remake of H.O.T's Candy. I'm in my SM stan era. What is happening to me? This song, it just makes me feel so happy. It is so cute. I think if you've been a K-pop stan for a long enough period of time, inevitably you've heard this song before. Not necessarily NCT Dream's version of it, but just like, it's hard to avoid, I would say. Just a reinvention of a classic, essentially. And it's so long. Like, when you listen to it on Spotify, I keep thinking like, my goodness, this is such a long song. And it's obviously not that long, but it's literally over 3 minutes. What a treat. So yes, I definitely recommend NCT Dream's Candy. So now let's move on to some K-pop TikToks that I would love to share with you guys today. Now, of course, every single TikTok will be linked in the description, as well as all of everything we look at in these videos. So please make sure to check them out. Starting off with this one. Make sure to check your candy, guys. Norway. There are such cruel, evil people in this world. The horrors. I love this joke so much. Like, check your, I found NCT 127 in my candy. Like, it's just like a green screen thing. I love this joke. This one, so at Pinpin I just wanted to share this because it is so cute. How did this, what? It's just so beautiful. I literally want that bag so bad. People are so creative in this world, and I got none of that creativity. This is the embodiment of me versus the people around me. She's from Canada like me. Congratulations. I love pointing out like, oh, that actor, fun fact about this actor, fun fact about this person. Oh, did you know Timothée Chalamet speaks French? I got a lot of fun facts that nobody cares about. I felt that on a deep level, Mark. This weather forecaster. So this is a compilation of like the K-pop references that he does. And I see him all the time pop up. Like someone's like, I bet you can't include this lyric into your newscast. Here.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second, you know, night after night, we'll be loving this, right?
So of course he did Jungkook's 7 and then BLACKPINK. There's quite a bit of BLACKPINK.
On radar, on our legend right here, if you see BLACKPINK in your area, that's where there would be some hail.
That is clever as hell. Like, what?
Now we see a string of cooler than average days. Ha! How you like that?
How you like that?
You're tired of the heat. You go like that. That.
Norway. That's insane.
Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look
This can't be real. This can't be real. Like, is this Look, that's so blatant too.
Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's.
Oh my God. I wonder how his employers feel. I mean, it must, you know, people are going to watch him. Duh. That is so clever. Making the weather interactive and fun.
Fans who might be struggling with their self-confidence.
있는 모습 그대로 아름답습니다.
I just want to say that nobody like you.
Nobody. What is? I didn't watch the whole video, and what was? Surely it was edited, but like I need to know someone tell me the context. Like what was the actual thing that was said? Okay, now who said that to her?
Lily, do you know about the fact that Twitter answers want to bite your nose? My nose?
My nose. This is not gonna help my case at all. I'm already, because that short when I was reacting to Jenny's quote unquote lazy merch, I was like, no, everybody's making fun of me for that. I'm like, do you guys not know how to have fun? Come on. Someone was literally like, if you're not Australian, don't say nar. I'm sorry. Are we gatekeeping nar right now as if like the whole internet doesn't use it? Anyways, this is not going to help me with my Australian accent wannabe.
Ouchies, though.
Ouchies, though.
I know you mean it because you love it.
I know you mean it because you love it. Oh my God, it's really not going to help. It's Mariah Carey just like screaming in the background. Not screaming, doing her high notes, right? My nose. Ouchies, though.
And I know you're saying that because you love me. I love you too.
I love it. NCT 127's Christmas album.
Here's the season to get naked. Pop that booty, baby.
I mean, the owner of those LED trucks and more K-pop fans get mad at a company.
I think this shirt is sweet, huh? It definitely is.
Me after spamming stream insert everywhere, then not streaming shit. No, but I felt that in my heart. That's literally me. Who is that? No, but I'll literally be like, stream this, and then I have like the same 5 songs on my playlist. Okay, so San came out with like a performance video, and he has like a wolf painted on his chest. The amount of memes, I've been dying. Oh no, it's a full moon. Please look away, kitten whiskers. You can't see my true form. Go away, grr. I haven't even seen it yet. Wait.
I'm the aespa, I'm the leader, I'm the one to trust. Together we do whatever it takes. We're in this back for life.
Ow! Is that from, what was that, like zombies? The zombie movie. It's like a kid zombie movie. But then like suddenly there's werewolves introduced. I watched all 3 of them, not gonna lie. But like I half watched them, if that makes sense. So it's from that movie, isn't it? The bedbugs in France after getting to see Hongjoong and Wooyoung. Oh my God. San recreating a historical moment. Okay. Go check on your sandstands right now. Oh. Oh my god. The poor neighbors. Oh my god. So those are all of the TikToks that I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. You can also join my Patreon. Follow me on all my social media and all that jazz. As for me, I'm gonna get going, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye. God damn it. I upgraded this laptop to Sonoma. Worst decision of my life. Here is my issue. So every time I download anything, it goes to the corner of my laptop and it'll stack on top of each other. Every single file will stack on top of each other. So here is an example. That's like 50 different screenshots for my end of month review, all stacked on top of each other. That's an inconvenience and that's an issue and I don't know how to fix it. Send help. Why is it doing that?